Hello everyone, Dark Visions is back. We have our day one stuff, so we're going to go through. I'm going to go through the hard version of each area. There's no point in doing both fights in the video. And seeing day one is generally easy. I'm just going to have fun. We're going to use a couple of units I like that I haven't used in a little bit. So up first we have Ice or Water against the Demon, doing a water-based team. So we have Songstress Yuna. She is our buffer. So she's here for her base limit. That's about it. Folka, ignoring base, starting in the shift. She's just going to do some water chaining for us. So I gave her some magic and some killers. She's got 300 demon killer there. Next up, Summer Phasalis. Just a chainer for her as well, so magic and killers. 300 demon there. Shu Yu, seeing she just got a revamp, using her shifted limit burst. So starting in the shift and spirit and killers. So she caps out demon in the shift herself, and LB is also maxed. And Carton, ignoring the base, he's just starting in base because of his auto attack and shift. And shift is just attacking killers. We do have his intrinsic. It's at 300 demon there. And using the weapon just because it's got the nice double hand on it. 200 equipment attack. Makes it easier gearing him as a double hand unit. And Lulu as our breaker, so we're using her limit. EX2 autofills her limit, so we can use a turn 1. So magic, killers, and limit damage there. 300 demon and limit damage. Alright, let's see what kind of damage this team does. Alright, so Yuna, limit, and buff us. Shiyu, get ready for shifted limit. Folka. We're just gonna triple water her. Phasalis. Triple her water shot. Carton's gonna shift and frenzy. And Lulu gets 2 limit burst. So we start with Lulu because long wind up on the LB, and then Shiyu and everybody else. Alright, so the question is Shiyu or Carton, who did more damage? There is a perfect, which I think we only need like 1 billion or so for these. Shiyu just barely beat out Carton. Not bad. Okay, second area is fire or dark, human type. So dark base team. Darkfina here for her limit burst, so nothing for her really. Have is here for imbue and breaks, so he doesn't really have anything either. Pain starting to shift for limit. So 300 human and limit damage for her, and we do have Titus's Garb on her to boost her limit. 2B, base limit, attacking killers. 300 human, 300 limit for her. Pearl starting in the shift, and she's going to limit, so we got a Titus's Garb on her as well. So 300 human, 300 limit damage there. And then Hawkeye starting in a shift, and he's just attacking killers. We're just chaining with him. So 300 human there. Alright, let's see the damage of this one. Alright, we'll have Have go first, just to make sure we get in enough elemental attacks. He'll do Dark Imbue first, double full breakdown, and then Messer just to get the Imperil in there. And that way he's doing 3 dark attacks himself. Dark Fina can limit for the buffs. And then Pain's gonna limit, 2B is gonna limit, Pearl's gonna limit, and Hawkeye is going to triple True Dark Rain. Alright, let's see. We'll do Pain first, because she's got a little bit of wind up on her tag limit, and then everybody else. Alright, so the question is, Pearl or 2B, who gets top damage? I know it's not Pain. Half her limit didn't match the race. That's perfect. Now, question on who got top damage. And 2B by about 1 billion. Not bad. Okay, so next area is Earth or Light against Insects, doing a light-based team. So we have Cetra Earth, base limit, just to buff and imbue. 2B, going to use her base limit. So 300 Insect and limit damage there. Citra, going to use her shifted limit. So we got her Spirit and Evo. She's maxed out on Esper, Evo, and limit damage. Krya's here for breaking. Ayaka, seeing she does have a late move. So magic and killers there. $300 Insect. And then we're using Sarah just because. So I gave her magic, killers, and Ayaka's card. So we have 175 Insect Killer, seeing the card is going to use the physical killers. Alright, let's see the damage here. Alright, Aerith, buff us. Krya just needs to Calamity. And then 2B gets to limit, Citra gets to limit. Ayaka, we're going to quad on her late move. And Sarah is going to do the card move. So I expect 2B to be top damage. The question is who's going to be bottom damage between Sarah and Citra. And we're going to start Citra first just because her limit has a bit of a wind up. There's the perfect. Now the question on damage. So yeah, 2B was in the lead as expected. And actually really close for Citra and Sarah. Citra lost just by a tiny bit, but that's close enough. Okay, so the final area we have for day one, lightning or winds against machine. So doing a lightning based team. So of course Sylvie is here, starting in the shift. She's just buffing. We have Berserker Riku starting in the shift, and we're going to use her for tag chaining. So attack, her dress sphere, some killers. So 300 machine killer, all that matters there. 2B for base limit, of course. 300 machine and limit there. Yish is our breaker and machine killer, so we get that in one. And lightning in the base is Savior Lightning is going to be one of the chainers. Gave her a gun because we're going to get a gun in peril from Riku. 300 machine killer there. Titus's garb doesn't matter. We're not using her limit. That was just a high attack chest piece I had free. And then Queen as the other chaining partner. Again, gave her a gun because of gun in peril. .300 machine for her as well. Alright, let's see the damage here. Alright, for Sylvie, we're going to triple, so we're going to do offense for buffs for everybody. We're going to do the Lightning Magnus for the better boost. And then I've got your back on 2B to give her some LB buff and better stuff. Yish. All we need to do is I will carry out, because this is our breaks as well as 150 machine killer. So Riku is going to triple Shockstone, so that's going to do our lightning and peril and weapon as well as lightning damage. Savior Lightning, triple on her Blitz. Queen, triple both. And then 2B gets to just limit. So Riku goes first to get the imperils and everything there. And then everybody else. So 2B should easily be top damage. Yep, airs are perfect. And Lightning and Queen, very close for damage too. So there we go. Day one tied for rank 1, so we gotta wait a couple of days for the other areas. So we're gonna end this video here. Hope everybody enjoyed.